Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who is the governor of your state now? Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name your U.S. representative. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the capital of your state? There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who was the first president? George Washington. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who vetoes bills? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech.